In this video, I wanted to show you that I sometimes work in my training, or actually always work in my training, with what comes up in the moment. Here I actually had the intention of just sharing territory with Amigo, but I realized I forgot to take the food bucket away, so the moment I sat down, I realized that, and we came to a challenge, and I decided in that moment to go with it, not take away the food bucket, but go with the flow and go what presents itself. And here you see it turned into a game of connection before food. This is something that I actually do with the horses, so that because I do work with food in training with my horses, but I don't have the food in my pocket usually. And when I do work with food, I only do it in the way that I want the connection first. I want the focus, and I want the respect of the horses. I want the horses' respect. I want respect for my space, respect for how we communicate with each other, and not. Here you see that I'm sending him away because I don't want him just to go for the food by himself. He knows this. He knows this. He knows the drill. So he knows he's not supposed to go to the food by himself and just get it. And here I'm just communicating with him like, okay, if you want some food, you know what to do. And the actual question here is, can you come to me first? Connect with me, focus on me, be gentle, be fair with show me my respect for my space before you just go and get your food. So this is the game called Connection Before Food. And you see me here sitting on the bowl. At first I didn't have an intention of doing anything with him, but like I said, because he decided to go for the food, I wanted to take the opportunity and play with him this game so he understands that he has to come to me first before he can get the food. And here you see he decided to come to me, and then he decided not to anymore. So that's fine. It's not a problem. He can leave whenever he wants. This is what liberty training is about. But if he... So this is communication about how we treat each other and how we go about around food, because food is one of those things that can trigger a lot of dominance games and a lot of conflict between horses and humans, especially when you look at clicker training. Sometimes I see clicker trainers work with food, and the horse really just goes for the food, plays dominant games during the training with the person, and the person doesn't even notice. And here I'm telling him, see, if you respect my space, if you connect with me first, can focus on that task, then you can get the food. Even here, when you see me giving him his food, I'm asking him even one step back, because I don't really want him to invade my space before I give him the food, because that would be the wrong signal to him. So here I'm checking our connection. If our connection is more important to him than that food bucket, he could actually just go to that food bucket and decide to leave me, which he does here. Well, at least he's thinking about it here, as you can see. And now he's actually moving towards the bucket. But as you can see in his eyes and in his posture, he's still thinking about it. Like, am I supposed to do that? Will I do that? Or shall I choose to actually go with her first and connect? And that's what I keep asking him. Please connect with me first. Please focus first. Focus on what I'm asking you to do. And I'm actually not asking him to do much. I'm more asking him to connect and really bond with me on a heart level. I don't really want him to do anything yet, apart from respecting my space, connecting to me, and stay focused on our connection. And as you can see, I'm always looking for the connection from the heart space. And when I ask him to move with me, I'm asking him to partner up with me on that level. And that is my focus in everything I do with training. The intention is never that the movements I ask of them are in perfect shape until that connection is established. Well, here you can see that I send him away because he decided to go for the food instead of our connection, which is fine. But then I tell him, if you decide to go for the food, I will have to defend my food bucket, because he knows this game very well. He knows that he's not supposed to go to the food bucket because that is my territory, and he can get food anytime he wants, but he has to be nice and focused and connected first. And he can decide not to, which is fine too. I don't blame him. I'm not giving him any I'm not reprimanding him on that. I'm just saying, look, if you truly want this food, you know what to do. You know that the connection goes first, and then you can stand still, wait for me to get the food, and then I'll get you the food. So here he's decided, okay, well, I'll give it a try again. And so I asked him to wait. And he did very nicely. And then I asked him, okay, let's go and walk towards the food now. And then you wait a little bit further away from me, because I don't want you crouching on me. See, that's all very subtle. So he's crouching now, so I'm saying, no, you're not getting the food now. So he anticipated on, okay, I can get food now. But then he started to fuzz about, and I was like, no, you're not getting the food now. You'll have to wait again. So here we go. Second chance. I'm relaxing my body. He's focused on me. He's relaxing. He's now actually waiting, truly connecting. And this is the moment where I will be giving him that food. As you can see, he can now stand still, really wait for it. Well, just one more step, because he was almost taking it out of my hand. And here we go. This is it. This is what I want. This is respect, connection from the heart. And this is how I want to work with horses. Thank you for watching.